Hey everybody, it's the Boss Lady here, coming to you with my Talk About It Tuesday. I don't want to touch on any more of what has transpired. I want to change it up. So let's get into this. I had a topic last week that I didn't touch on, and I said I'll just do it at a different time. And so now I want to talk about it. And this is more or less in reference to parents and their children. Um, I've noticed, now this is Boss Lady, I've noticed that a lot of parents don't like being parents. What do I mean by this? Well, let me tell you. I've noticed how parents don't like to interact with their children. They rather give them a tablet, give them electronics, toys, games, go on play dates so that they don't have to be a part of their children's lives. Um, they rather just kind of show them off, dress them up, make them cute, take a bunch of pictures, use them as accessories, but not actually parent the child or children. I find issue with that. And the reason being is that I love being a mother. That is the highest unpaid position in society. There is nothing more better to me than being a mother. And so when I hear parents complain about, oh, I need a break. Oh, when's the other parent going to get here? Oh, I need my mom to come get these kids or this child, or how come I don't get no help? I'm just like, seriously? Why did you have kids then? And I mean, I've had people from all over complain about being a parent. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I'll be the first to tell you, being a parent is very challenging. It can just beat you up to your core, especially when you have teenagers. But the smaller kids, the babies, the toddlers, the preschool, elementary, if you're doing all that you need to do when they're from birth to before teenagehood, by the time you get to teenage years, it should be a little bit more easy. Now, not always. You will still have some challenging times because I am a testimony to that. But you still can make it through it. But if you disregard them as babies, what do you think is going to happen when they become a teenager? They're going to be like, you disregarded me, deuces, and they're out the door. You know what I'm saying? I an old friend of mine used to always just kind of put her child off on her parents. Just always. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Even when she began dating and getting married, it's just the kid over at the grandparents' house so she could do what she wanted to do. And then she would complain about me because every time I went somewhere, my child was with me. I'm talking about baby girl, not Peanut. But, my child was with me. Every time I went somewhere, my child was there. If I couldn't bring my child, I wasn't there. How I was raised, my mom, because I had baby girl so young, my mom said, I'm only going to babysit if you are working and going to school. If you're not doing none of that, if you're trying to be out in the streets, you better find somebody else. I wasn't a street person, so I was home with my kid. Even when I, met Boss Man, I said, look, I'm a mom. I think that was like one of the first couple of words I said to him. I'm a mom. And if you can't respect that I'm a mom, this is not going to work for us. You know what I'm saying? And there was guys that I met prior to Boss Man who did not like that I was a mom and I put my child first. And everybody who knows me knows you're a hands-on parent. You are hands-on. You're always there at school, activities, wherever they are, you're there. That's just me. Now, when I had baby girl versus having Miss Peanut, my village for them, a little bit different, I did have my parents to babysit if needed. Not so much now. I still have my parents, but, dynamics are different. But I'm a different type of parent now, too. And I'm still hands-on. If Miss Peanut can't be there, I won't be there. That's just how it is. And I don't do a whole lot where she can't be there. Um, but I'm to the point where, yes, there's days where I do need breaks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not just super mom and super wife. No, there's days when I need breaks, and when I need them, I get them. There's times where, boss man and I, we tag team. Okay, I need to run errands. Miss Peanut don't like to run errands. That's my segue to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm Dollar Tree hauling and thrifting and whatever, guaranteed boss lady was out by herself getting her shop on. Paying some bills or whatever. That's my time. Boss man gets his time. And then we do things collectively as a couple, as a family. We are non-traditional in the sense of how we date each other. We don't, get all dolled up and, going all out and however hours of the night, you know what I'm saying? We don't do that. We don't go to the club and all that. No, that's not us. But we have different ways to be able to date and get that quality time with each other and still be productive when it comes to our child. So I just don't understand this. I gotta go out. I gotta go here. I gotta do this. If that works for you, that's fine. But don't disregard the kids or kid in the process. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Some people look at children as accessories. They got to be cute and silent. No, I want my child to have a brain. I want my child to be able to hold a conversation with children and adults. I want her to not be just an accessory. She's not an accessory. She's not just a doll I can pull off the shelf and put in the car and drive around and see how cute my doll is. No. She's a person. She's a human, So that was something that I had wanted to touch on last week and the week before, but then something happened. I had to change the topic. But, people need to get out of this whole idea of kids are just accessories. They're not just for pictures. They're not just for being cute. They're not just, they're not a pair of shoes or a purse. They are a person and they need interaction. They need to be talked to, not that baby jibber jabber, but literally talked to as a human being. They need to be taught things in society. There's conversations going on, daily now about things that are going on in our society. Those things need to be had. Kids shouldn't be oblivious. Now, granted, we're not trying to scare our children, but they need to be aware of what's going on around them, just in case. You just never know. But not just, and of course, on a children's level, it's got to be age appropriate how you're talking to them, but don't treat them as if they're nothing. They're just a stuffed animal, like I said, a piece of accessories or something. And stop treating them as if they're a burden. They're not burdens. Children are blessings. They are a blessing from God. And if you don't cherish your blessings, those blessings can be taken. Guaranteed. There was a mother recently lost her child, and my heart mourns for her, and I'm not saying that she was treating her child as an accessory, but I'm just saying, here today, gone today, not tomorrow like they used to say, but here today, gone today. When that woman woke up, I don't believe she thought she was going to have to go and identify her child at the morgue and begin to plan a funeral. You know what I'm saying? So treat your children as what they are. They are blessings, not burdens. Everybody needs a break, but do it in a fashion where the children aren't affected. You know what I'm saying? Don't make them feel as if, oh, well, I'm getting on mommy's nerves, so, I got to act this way or that way. No, don't do that. And there's times where, Miss Peanut, mommy's getting a little frustrated. And I'll tell her, give me a minute. I need a minute. I need to go to my room. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to walk outside. Give me a minute. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you do. Take your minute, get yourself together, and go on back being a parent of what you've been, raised to do. So that's my Talk About It Tuesday, guys. Treat your children as blessings, not burdens, not accessories, not stuffed animals. They are human. They have feelings. and they are a blessing from God. So that's all I want to talk to you guys about today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. To all my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. The channel has been growing tremendously within the last weekend, and so I just want to say welcome. I am the boss lady, also known as Sharon. To all my long-term subscribers, thank you for hanging in there with me. I have nothing but love for everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.